Right, gentlemen, so we're about 3 hours away until the abnormal skins appear on the Steam market. We only have 3 today, that being the Wild Animals Door, and then, of course, the Elite Crate, Chest Plate, and Face Mask. So, let's just quickly go to discussion panel, because I forgot to do that. So, right, here's how things are currently looking. Elite Crate, Face Mask, and Chestplate haven't sold as much, in comparison to Frog Cosplay and Hoodie and Pants and whatnot. But that's potentially a good thing because, as we talked about during the Saturday Skin Showcase, and as we showcased for a good 10 minutes, this stands out far too much. It's a bit of a problem. It's far too bright. With only a little bit of light in the world, you still can easily be seen in grassy areas. But this right here, it's so much better. So much better camouflage in terms of walking around in the forest areas and the grassy areas. It's very good. So why do I bring that up? What's so special about camouflage? Well, loads of people like to have that extra edge. And, when word gets around, that usually, kind of makes some skins go up in price a lot. Why do you think blackout's so expensive? Because everybody likes to use it as nighttime camouflage. Does it even make that much of a difference? Word gets around and everybody just assumes it's the best. But then we also have the likes of Forest Raiders, for example, the very best green camouflage that we have. And throughout this whole past year, many people have tried to be the next green skin. We had Emerald, we had Princely, we had Rug Camouflage, the guy that made the camo rugs, he made a skin set for it. We had ghillie suits, ghillie suit armor. Loads of people tried to be the next green skin. They weren't accepted. But now we got these. So we got green hoodie and pants and we got green tier 3. But we only really care about the tier 3 because that is abnormal tonight. So this right here. This, of course, is starting off with the tier 3. We potentially in the future will see hoodie and pants and tier 2, a full collection, all the core pieces. You know how that works because I've literally been screaming about it over the course of the past few days in regards to my recent Rustic Comedy 101 speculation and anticipation video. Core pieces are where you tend to get your best money. So with what we have here, we are potentially looking at the same order of skins as Forest Raiders. Now, let's just go take a real quick look at the collection. So it started off with tier 3, then we got hoodie and pants, and then we got tier 2. Now, let's also take a look at how many sold. Over 30,000, just under 30,000. They had ridiculous amount of sales, but now look at the prices. They were uncontested for such a long time because there's no other green skin armor and clothing collection next to it that could compete with it. But now we have Elite Crate. So now you're going to be sitting here saying, right, okay, so you've established that, but how can we know 100%, or at the very least know when a new Elite Crate clothing or armor skin will be submitted? Well, remember what I say. Check the workshop pages. See if someone's requested it from them. Ask them, hey, are you going to make more of them? And here we are. People have been asking. And Odyssey, are you going to continue this gorgeous set? I'll try, man. I'll try. And then someone asked, hoodie pants soon? But he quite clearly points out, for the next 2 Rustore rotations, it's only going to be Christmas skins. So you have to be aware of that. The next 2 Rustore rotations will only have Christmas skins. We have to wait for the New Year's Rustore rotation or the first 2023 Rustore rotation. But it's definitely on his mind. It's definitely looking like we are going to have Elite Crate hoodie pants or tier 2 at some point in the near future. So with this sense of clarification, I guess you could say, we could definitely expect it. Now, what we also have seen quite a lot recently is the fact that we've been seeing a whole bunch of Elite Crate skins being accepted. So that's good. Face Punch seems to be very happy with the collection. They are happy with this. We're happy because it's great camouflage in regards to grassy areas and whatnot. Gentlemen, this has only sold just barely under 15,000, right? Forest Raiders had 30,000 sales. We have half as much of these tier 3 compared to the Forest Raiders. Now, what do you reckon's going to happen when we start seeing more Elite Crate potentially being accepted? Hoodie, pants, tier 2. That's going to go up that's going to go up a lot, isn't it? That's going to go up very, very, very high. Gentlemen, what I'm sitting here saying is that right there is potentially a very, very, very good moneymaker. But we have to be aware that tomorrow And the week after that, the next 2 Rust rotations are only going to be Christmas skins. So we have to respect that. And we have to be aware of other people. Because other people tend to not be very smart, not very well informed about this whole situation. They might get impatient. A lot of people might have bought into these Elite Crate Tier 3, but they're not fully aware that the next 2 Rust rotations will not have Elite Crate in it. Because it can't. It's not Christmas related, is it? So I am strongly led to believe, at least, I honestly think we will be seeing some more Elite Crates soon submitted, and I think it will be accepted. And even when people are speculating or rubbing their hands and waiting for it to appear on the workshop, I think this will strongly hold its value, and when we see signs of potentially seeing more of it appearing, then it will go up in price because people will start buying it out. This right here is something that I'm strongly considering doing, like a $1.70 buy order run, simply because I really do think these are going to be selling much more when we potentially do see more Elite Crate. I've said the same thing for like the past 2 minutes. I'm very excited for it. This is looking to be in a very good position. But the issue is, and one thing that we have to be aware of, is that other people might get impatient and they might start throwing them on the Steam market afterwards, is what I'm saying. I'm going to be doing $1.20 and $1.70. And then I'm going to look at the buy orders tomorrow, and I will probably, very likely, be buying a batch of these tomorrow, because I strongly believe we will be seeing Elite Crate, hoodie pants, and Tier 2 at some point in the near future. I'd say at the very least within the next month. I honestly think we will be seeing more very soon, and they will be accepted, and these will go up in price a lot. So, yeah, that's my current answer. Now, in regards to the wild animals door, yeah, this is we've looked at this. When you change your graphics quality and whatnot, you can easily just instantly make that invisible. You can just look through a huge gap, but it's also a wooden door. This is a problem. How likely are you actually going to be using a wooden door for? I have talked about this many times. You know, okay, let's see how well the wooden door skins of this year have performed. Let's go look at all the newest ones. Oh, yeah, none of them in the positive. Red. Oh, okay, that one's green. That came out 3 years ago. That is the only positive green skin in the past 3 years. The only positive wooden door skin. All of the other ones are in the red, in the negative. So we do have this, and it does have a gimmick. You can see through it. Very nice. But, again, it's a wooden door. Are you really going to want to reliably have a... Do you think it's reliable to have a wooden door as your entrance exit? You might have it very early on during the life cycle of your base. But honestly, if it was a sheet metal door, yeah, mate, that'd be great, but not with a wooden door. So I think that's the reason why they allowed it, because they know if you're going to be using that door, it's going to be a bit of a risk to use it, isn't it? Now, of course, it's abnormal. We have to sit here and consider, right, do people actually want to use this? Is there going to be a situation where people can really utilise it and not screw up? Honestly, I think I'm just going to do a $1 buy order and a $1.50 buy order. I am very unsure of it. I'm very unsure of it. Purely based from what I see here, but there's also the added benefit of, yes, you can see through it. That's the one good gimmick. But do you remember how I sat here and said, alright, so we've got a very cool molten visage wood door, glows in the dark, looks very nice. I sat there and said this potentially might be the one wooden door skin that some people would use if they had to use a wooden door. Remember that whole gimmick? Well, even then, that still went down below $2 for a long time, didn't it? With this right here, and you might sit there and say, oh, but what about the door, the door to heaven? Yeah. Well, that came out 6 years ago. There's hardly any of them in circulation. So that has that benefit. This one's only recently just come out. We're going to have over 10,000 sales, and then, of course, 10,000 in circulation, at the very least. So, yeah, it's awkward, chat. It's very awkward. And then you got porthole door as well, but again, that came out 5 years ago. Chat, honestly, I'm not confident with this door. I'm going to go $1 and $1.50. So, yeah, I hope that's understandable for you and whatnot. And, yeah, that is the current situation. So, Elite Crate, very positive for, but that door I'm just not so much. So, of course, I'm going to probably focus this and then do that third. That's totally fine. Now, there's also another thing I really want to talk about real quickly. It's not affiliated with Abnormals. It is the surprise introduction of another piece of DLC. It is Winter DLC 2. We are going to receive a very cold looking face mask, chest plate, and an awesome looking Game of Thrones style chair. Yeah, that looks cool. Now, with great thanks to Mr. Micro, we've got some great images to show off. So this is what it looks like in-game. Very, very nice. Of course, he's holding the AK from the first winter set. Yep, and that's it during dusk dawn. And then that's a close-up of the face mask. This is a close-up of the chest. And this is Mr. Micro sitting in the chair. Now, do you notice something that he's also wearing? We're led to believe that a lot of people would wear this with the Frosty kilt. So that is something that you want to be prepared for, something you probably might want to invest into. Frosty kilt right now is selling for around $1.30. There's only 80 of them on the Steam market. Where we are noticing a bit of a trend upwards. It already was going up since the end of October, but there seems to be an increase of demand quite recently where a lot of people have started to pop in and trying to buy out some of these. We're led to believe a lot of people will be using this pairing up with that new DLC. Because it didn't come out with a kilt, did it? Maybe next year we'll see Winter DLC 3 with a Tier 2 and something else to go with it. But yeah, that is coming out tomorrow, we're led to believe. With the Christmas update tomorrow, Christmas skins week 1, with all the Christmas items, and this Winter DLC too. So, if you're thinking, right, we're probably going to be seeing Frosty kilt going up in price, maybe you want to jump in and buy some out now. Because there suddenly might be a very large increase of demand to buy it and use it. Just saying. So, yep, that's currently that. They just killed Frosty Tier 3. Well, I mean, we never even got Frosty Tier 3. There's a bit of a thing with that. Frosty Tier 3's been on the workshop forever, bud. Maybe at the very least we could potentially see Frosty Hoodie and Pants being accepted. Maybe. This came out back in the 7th of February. 10 months ago. Wasn't accepted. I just don't know. But yeah, we've waited for such a long time to see Frosty Tier 3 or Hoodie and Pants being accepted. Never happened. And we're probably not going to see that being accepted from... I just don't know. I just don't know. So yep, all of this was accepted, but not this. I was going to use Frosty for my speculation and anticipation video, but we never got the extra pieces, so... Silly things. So yeah, the next winter pack will be coming out tomorrow, and I don't know how much it's going to cost, but maybe $9.99 again. So right, yep, that's that. That is that. So yep, all good. Let's just skip ahead to later for when we have the abnormals become marketable. So... Right, people, we've got about 40 seconds until we get started. And, of course, we need to figure out, right, so, what order might you want to do this in? That's a question we didn't actually bring up, did we? So, the one thing I did to quickly figure this out is, we'll just go take a look and see the Forest Raiders collection and see what's doing better right now in terms of the chest plate and the face mask. That's $6, that's $5. Simple. All right, I'm going to go for the chest plate first. Chest plate also has less sales, so... You know, I'll be going for the chest plate first. That's what I'm going to be doing. So everything nice and set up. And I think I'm going to do 3 accounts. That is my answer. I think I'm going to do 3 accounts for this. So, face mask, chest plate. Yeah, I'm going to level this up. And off we go. Any second now. Right. Yeah. No. Maybe. Well, I guess I'll do a barter on that then. Oh dear. Well, has something gone wrong? Uh-oh. There you go. Didn't mean to do that so quickly. Uh-oh. Right, well, that's happened. Face mask appeared, but not the... Oh, now the chest plate appears. What's going on with my life? I don't know. I've lost control. Sadness all around. So I'm going to go back over to here now. To the... Was it the face... Wait, the chest plate appeared first. Oh, okay. I completely screwed up my order. I screwed up, chat. It's not... I've monumentally, absolutely screwed this up. So, how about we skip ahead? So we'll skip ahead and have all the buy orders afterwards. So, alright, gents, so it's about 6 minutes past the buy orders. I kind of screwed up. I don't know what went wrong there. I seem to have accidentally moved the tab again. I don't know. And yeah, so I had to change everything up, but all the skins are here now. And I did do 3 batches of buy orders. Yep, I got this all nice and set up. So, I decided I might just go all in with the buy orders and just not bother with actual purchases. There's a lot to talk about over the course of what's going to be happening within these next 2 weeks, so let's just go with it. Okay, so we have the Elite Crate chest plate. It has over 1,000 requests to buy. The buy order build up is very strong. It is very built up in the dollar region, very built up just below $1.50, and it's got a lot of support going all the way up to $2. Now, what I should also point out, $1.88 is me. So in my currency right now, these chest plates are selling for £1.69. The buy order I have on these is going up to £1.52. I am... Where is it? I'm trying to find it. Sorry about this. I am more than happy to buy them for 17 pennies cheaper. And I think I'm going to be very, very successful with that. I'm feeling confident. So let's just explain the situation. We know for the next 2 Rustle rotations, it's going to be Christmas only. Only Christmas skins. And a lot of people very likely might get impatient. They might start unloading their stock onto me, the highest buy order. But I'm fine with that. I have tons of skins. When it's post-Christmas time, I'm going to be selling ridiculous amount of skins. I've shown this more enough, haven't I? I've already done very good with my Christmas skins. Sold all of them. Sold all of my Christmas items. Sold over $3,000 worth. So if I happen to have a whole bunch of these being thrown at me, alright, that's fine. I'm selling a whole bunch of other things. I can deal with that. That's totally fine. So yeah, I'm fine with that. And I know, I have a very strong belief that yes, Mr. Odyssey will be making hoodie pants or tier 2 just after Christmas, maybe in the first few weeks of 2023. And I feel fairly confident Face Punch will accept them. There's a lot of things out there that haven't been successful in getting more skins being accepted. Apostate, that's one. Yeah, Apostate. That wasn't very successful, unfortunately. But I mean, with the Elite Crate getting all those weapons accepted and whatnot, I think it's in a comfortable position. I think we're going to kick off 2023 with a new green collection, and that's nice. That's good. I'm happy with that. So I decided I'm just going to go all in. I'm fine with that. I'm happy to spend the money because I will need to spend money because I'll be selling so many Rust skins. It's fine. I need to spend... I do get to the point where I max out all of my accounts and I have to spend money just to be able to continue. So that's a position I'm totally fine with. If I end up buying a whole bunch of them over Christmas time, that's good. And I feel very, very confident that yes, these potentially will be going up in price by quite a lot when we start to see the new pieces being accepted. So buy orders looking very strong. You might sit there and say, right, is it a good idea to go ahead and buy some of these tomorrow? Honestly, yeah, you're totally fine to do that right now. I don't feel like I want to remove that buy order. I'm going to keep it there. So at the very least, I'll be keeping the price up. It's a $1.99 skin, chat. You tell me if you want to do a purchase or not. The choice is yours. Now, of course, we also have the Elite Crate face mask, and it's pretty much the exact same situation. Very strong buy orders all the way up to $1, into $1.50, and all the way close to up to $2 over here. So this is all good. This is nice. And again, if you're sitting there thinking, should I do a purchase? Should I actually buy some right now or tomorrow? Yeah, you're more than welcome to. I feel very confident in keeping my buy order. I am fine. I don't feel the need to change it, remove it. I'm sticking with it. So yeah, I probably won't be making a purchase tomorrow. I'll just stick with this buy order. And then we have the wooden door, the wild animals door. It has this has more buy orders than the other two. I'm surprised by that. A lot of people feel very confident with this. Will it last? Now, also, let's also take into consideration 200 buy orders here, 460 buy orders here, 105 buy orders here, 140 buy orders here. Are they all fully legit? Do you remember in the past few weeks where we've seen some random people putting down like 1,000 requests to buy at random prices and whatnot? Yeah, we've seen that, haven't we? Are these the same people? Are they legit buy orders, or are they just making it seem more valuable than what it actually is? I'm not 100% sure, and I'm not super confident with wooden doors. Yes, it has a very nice niche feature to it that could be very helpful for a lot of people, but then you're at risk. You're risking your base by putting down a wooden door. So, so yeah, there is that awkward situation. I decided to play it fairly safe. I did 90 cents, and then just over $1, and then I did $1.50ish. Where am I? Oh, yeah, $1.47 right there, 25 quantity. So I don't want to go too crazy, but I do feel a lot of people will have their eyes caught with this, and they think, you know what, that I could really make good use of that. So we'll see what happens. Yeah. So that now leaves us with tomorrow. Tomorrow we have the Pizzeria Furnace, the Recycler Thompson, and the Frog Cosplay hoodie pants, along with the Blackboard LR and the Predatory AK and the Pixel Bandanas. A lot of regular skins that will be appearing tomorrow. So, Pizzeria Furnace, that is selling crazy. I am very surprised to see this was the best selling skin of the week. I'm going to sit here and say I am probably going to do just $1 because I've seen a lot of skin furnaces sell very nicely this past year and then not do very well afterwards. Do we still have the pineapple furnace doing okay or not? Let's go take a real quick look. Right, okay, it's literally 1% up. It's just 1% up. Okay, that's fine. I've also seen the zombie furnace go back and forth, up and down, up and down. That had over 33,000 sales. And it's still holding on very nicely. I reckon this will potentially go up to about $2 when times are good for post-Christmas time, and then it very likely will suffer. So maybe I'll just do like $1 and $1.30. That's what I'm probably considering at the moment. There's a lot of demand for this, and with the appearance of this, the likes of the pizza box went up and all, didn't it? So a lot of people seem to like the idea of turning their base into a pizzeria. Then you've got the Pixel Bandana. Bandana skins, we don't really see many of them. They tend to be fairly reliable, and the one main thing that I pointed out is the ones that are usually part of the collection tend to do much better. Pixel Bandana potentially might lead to us seeing Pixel Armor appearing soon. Maybe in January, maybe for New Year's. You never know. Diva Dan has only just come back, and maybe he's considering it. Do you know what we can do? We can quickly read the workshop comments. And what did anybody ask? I hope there'll be some armor released soon. Well, he must have read it because he said tie. So maybe. Yeah, that's that. So yeah. So now we're on to the Recycler Thompson. Chat, honestly, if you were to buy anything, I still think the Thompson's the best thing to go for. I am actually considering it. So, Recycler Thompson has not sold 10,000 yet. It probably will be overall, because remember, SCM can only track only so many accounts. But, yeah, we aren't struggling. So, if I go by lowest price Thompson, this is the lowest priced one. Not surprised though. This had 75,000 sales 2 years ago, so that is an anomaly. We don't care about that one. Retroblast Thompson, okay, that's fine. Actually, how many of them on the Steam market? So there's only 56, and it's only one straggler that's below its restore price. When that's gone, suddenly it's up by 10%. So let's not care about that one too much either. That would leave us with only this one being the cheapest Thompson, and it's not even marketable yet. Thompson skins, very reliable investments, very good things to put your money down onto. Will this hold its value at the very least? Yes. So if you were to buy something that you desperately needed to buy, if you had to buy something, honestly, the Recycler Thompson is looking perfectly fine to put your money towards. It hasn't had that many sales. Thompson skins always do very reliable. Thompsons in the game do get used a lot. High gun demand, high demand to use skins, higher skin prices. So yeah, what do you reckon? I've put it all out there. It's kind of obvious, isn't it? Then we've got the Blackboard LR. I'm fortunate to sit here and say this, but yeah, LR 300 skins aren't improving because the recent changes to the LR 300 have not improved its gun demand. It is unfortunate to say that, but yeah. Redemption LR held up quite strong, but yeah, it's just not really made that much of a difference. Down 36, down 40, down 53, down 10. Yeah. Down 49, down 50, down 53, down 53. Yeah, it's just not working out very well. And then, of course, you have the predatory AK-47. It's just... yeah. So I should at least point out, Elite Crate AK-47 is going up in price because of the Elite Crate armor being added. If we do see Elite Crate Tier 2 and hoodie and pants, that AK might be going up in price quite nicely. But that AK right there, nah. So in terms of buy orders, I'm probably going to do $1 to $1.30 for this, 60 to 80 cents for this, $1.50 to $1.70, I reckon. I'm very confident with Thompson skins. They hardly ever go down in price, and if they do, not by much. And then for this, 70 cents to 90 cents, and for this, 70 cents to 90 cents. Yep, it's the usual. And then we got the Frog cosplay. So, Frog cosplay, hoodie and pants. I left this for last. It sold a lot. It's very bright. It's very noticeable. Some people do like that. Some people want to run around in the safe zones and they just want to dress up nicely and just hang out and have fun. I think that will be used quite a lot. But I don't think it will be used for the reasons I thought of, which was camouflage, because it stands out far too much. I do expect to potentially see Emilio Frito make some more skins for this collection, but he's also juggling between making tempered deployables and making this. So what we would have to do real quickly, again, check the workshop. What has people been asking? He says boots and gloves are next, so that will probably be for the New Year's Rustle rotation or the first 2023 Rustle rotation. So he says it right there. He plans to continue it, but it won't be armour. It's going to be boots and gloves. That's what he's intended. So what's likely going to happen with these two is over the course of the next 2 weeks, it very likely could suffer. Now, I'm not surprised this sold better than this because, well, these are only 99 cents and these are $2 each. So, yeah. I think this potentially might suffer a little bit. But I also don't think it's going to suffer. I honestly think it's just going to stay around $1. Or with all the people coming back and new people playing during Christmas time. So some people might have just bought the game and start playing it. Some people have returned. When they see that, are they going to think, oh, that looks really cool. I really want to use that. That very likely could happen. I think I'm going to do 80 cents. If you're very confident with that, by all means, go ahead, buy it. If you want to buy it and use it, by all means, buy it and use it. Do that. It's fine. But yeah, that is my answer. I'm probably only going to go around 80 cents because I have seen many times in the past when people start getting impatient, they start unloading all their stock. And if they aren't aware that the next two Rustle rotations are going to be Christmas only, then we'll have to wait and see. So that's all the skins. That is the regular skins for tomorrow. We just did our abnormal buy orders. Gentlemen, will we see some interesting things happening tomorrow? Frosty Kilt, how are you doing at the moment? Frosty Kilt is now on the front page and someone bought out all the stock. Cool. Well, that was expected, wasn't it? That happened. Now it's selling for $1.84. Someone just went in and bought all the stock. Someone just bought 50 of them. Okay, well, yeah, that seems to be happening. And I think we do have some more. So this is the buy order IDs. Yeah, we have a few more images. So, yeah, we showed off this earlier, didn't we? Let's get a good look at you, Mr. Micro, with his loot leader, his Frosty, well, his DLC face mask, chest plate with the Frosty kilt. Looks very cool. That's coming out tomorrow. Christmas is starting tomorrow. If you have your Christmas items, please sell them now. We have to sell them before they get reintroduced. They're going to be selling at a much cheaper price. Right now, the festive garlands, for example, are selling for around $19. Tomorrow, they're going to get reintroduced and sold for $3.50. Oh, mate, you better hurry up. So yeah, that is that. Thank you all for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. And tomorrow's Christmas Rustle rotation with the Christmas update. So have fun, enjoy yourself, and have fun chasing after presents and fighting gingerbread men. So yeah, cool. Hey, sorry about this. I just want to give you an extra heads up. We should expect an early Rustle rotation tomorrow. Of course, with the manual update and the new DLC, which of course you can see right here in SCMM. It's newest thing, yep. we would expect an early Rustore rotation, so be prepared. It's 7 o'clock UK time, so if you know what the UK time is, you can work from that. So be prepared, and yeah, so should be before the update even comes out. If it's not, then it's going to be at least close, I would assume. So be prepared for that. Just giving you a heads up. So thank you. All good.